Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Great to have you here. In mid-February 2025, Texas experienced a series of significant earthquakes, notably in its western region, raising concerns about seismic activity and its potential causes. Sequence of events. On February 14, 2025, at approximately 11:23 p.m. CST, a magnitude 5.0 earthquake struck near the border of Culberson and Reeves counties in West Texas. The epicenter was located about 33 miles northwest of Toyah, Texas, at a depth of 6.6 kilometers, 4.1 miles. This tremor ranks among the strongest in Texas history, tied for the sixth largest recorded in the state. The initial quake was followed by a series of aftershocks. 11:25 p.m. CST, a magnitude 3.8 aftershock at a depth of 6.1 kilometers, 3.8 miles. 11:26 T, a magnitude 2.6 aftershock at a depth of 4.9 kilometers, 3 miles. 11:28 p.m. CST, another magnitude 2.6 aftershock at a depth of 4.9 kilometers, 3 miles. These tremors were felt by residents as far away as El Paso, over 150 miles from the epicenter. On February 18th at 9:35 a.m. CST, another significant earthquake with a magnitude of 4.7 occurred in the same region of Culberson County. This event further intensified discussions about the underlying causes of the increased seismic activity in West Texas. Potential causes. The surge in seismic events in West Texas has been linked to activities associated with hydraulic fracturing, commonly known as fracking. This process involves injecting water, sand, and chemicals into the ground to extract oil and gas, resulting in the production of significant amounts of wastewater. The disposal of this wastewater into deep underground wells is believed to increase pore pressure along fault lines, potentially triggering earthquakes. The Texas Railroad Commission, RRC, the state's oil and gas regulatory body, has been monitoring this issue closely. In response to previous seismic events, the RRC implemented restrictions on wastewater injection volumes in certain areas. For instance, after a series of earthquakes in late 2023, including a magnitude 5.2 quake, the RRC banned saltwater disposal injections in the northern Culberson-Reeves seismic response area. These measures led to a noticeable decline in seismic activity in that region. Scientific perspectives. Researchers from the University of Texas Bureau of Economic Geology, BEEGEG, have been studying the relationship between wastewater injection and seismicity. According to research professor Alexandros Savvaidis, the combination of existing geological fault lines and the deep injection of wastewater has elevated the area's stress levels to a critically stressed state. This means the geological formations are on the verge of failure, making them more susceptible to seismic events. The BG is actively working to understand how different fault systems are interconnected and how stress changes from one fault can influence others. This research aims to develop strategies to manage and mitigate induced seismicity associated with oil and gas operations. Industry response. The recent earthquakes have prompted discussions within the oil and gas industry about revising water disposal practices. Kelly Bennett, founder and CEO of B3 Insight, a consultancy specializing in oilfield water intelligence, suggests that these events could accelerate the development of alternative water management solutions. One such initiative involves constructing infrastructure to handle produced water, reducing the need for deep well injections. For example, WaterBridge, a midstream water management company, has partnered with BPX to develop facilities capable of managing up to 600,000 barrels of water per day in the Delaware Basin over the next 3 years. Additionally, the RRC is considering policy changes for new saltwater disposal wells, focusing on regulating shallow injection pressures and monitoring deep seismic activity. These measures aim to prevent the escalation of seismic events linked to wastewater disposal. Broader implications. The recent seismic activity in West Texas underscores the complex interplay between natural geological features and human industrial activities. While the oil and gas industry remains a cornerstone of Texas's economy, these events highlight the necessity for sustainable practices that minimize environmental impacts. Balancing economic interests with public safety and environmental stewardship is crucial as the state navigates the challenges posed by increased seismicity. In conclusion, the mid-February 2025 earthquakes in Texas have brought renewed attention to the state's seismic activity and its potential links to oil and gas operations. Ongoing research, regulatory measures, and industry adaptations are essential to address and mitigate the factors contributing to these events. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.